how to raise your vibrations through food. This is one of my favorite topics to be talking about, especially if you're trying to manifest a life of abundance. You want to listen to this video until the end, because I will teach you and share with you what kind of foods to favor and introduce and what to avoid in order to raise your vibration, your consciousness, okay? If you're new to this channel, then subscribe and click the like button so that I know that you like this kind of content. I'm an intuitive health and life coach. You can learn more about me on my website or other social media platform. I coach women around food and healthy lifestyle and spiritual awakening. So welcome. Before we dive right into it, I need you to do something though. I need you to follow me either on TikTok or on Instagram, because the Mind Body Collective community is coming out soon and you want to be notified. So you can either join the newsletter down in the link or on my website, and you will receive a free healthy 30-day meal plan. And I am so excited to share the community, because I've always wanted to be part of an amazing high vibe community where we talk about holistic weight loss, spiritual weight loss, chakras, energy healing, spirituality, healthy lifestyle, twin flames, and all of those things. So if you are interested, just make sure that you follow when this is coming out. Best ways through the newsletter or Instagram or TikTok, okay? All right, let's dive into it. So the first part of this video, I'm going to share about the three kind of energies that you want to, the Ayurveda classifies the food in, and then we're gonna go into how to raise your vibration. So watch it until the end. The first three energies, okay? We have Sattva or Sattvic, Raja, Rajasic, Tamasic. Okay, the energy of Sattva Guna, Sattvic energy is the energy of purity. So when the food is in this category, I would say, when you stay in this energy, you live a life of purity, okay? Which means you may choose to live and eat toxic or toxin-free. You may choose to buy organic. You may choose to cook and eat homemade meals, or favor to eat like that, okay? The tamasic is kind of lower consciousness, more of, I would say, when you indulge in stale foods or highly processed and prepackaged, full of additives, and you engage in low consciousness activities. Okay, so for example, reading about or literally educating yourself on how to raise your vibration and all that is considered sattvic. But let's just say that you indulge in low vibration activities. For example, according to Ayurveda, low vibration activities would be to watch TV all day, every day. It's okay to live a life of balance. I watch TV too. But do I spend all my time like that? No. Do I indulge in alcohol? No. It's a life of lust, I think. That's how I can describe it. When you indulge too much in the pleasure, but it brings you down instead of raising your vibration, okay? And also you're consuming, again, foods that are inorganic, maybe GMOs and full of additives and fast food chains and all of that. And then Rajasic is the energy of passion. So anything that it's spicy or stimulating, and caffeine is in here, and garlic and onions, kind of pungent foods, and spicy herbs, spicy spices. That's how can I describe it. I can describe that. Sex is in here too, okay? Anything that it's passionate. I feel I come from Italy, so I feel Italy is very much caught up in this Rajasic energy. These days, I live a life of more sattvic and a little bit of Raja or Rajasic, a passion. but I'm more in the sattvic state, and I'm far beyond the tamasic, even though there is a life of balance. So sometimes I do eat like maybe like something that is frozen, and that's okay. You just want to be more in this state and then kind of like have a life of balance. All right, let's dive into the next part of this video. But before we do, I want to remind you to subscribe and like this video if you haven't already. All right, so the things that you need to remember in order to raise your vibration is 1, buy organic. Guys, it's so important in order to raise your vibration that you do not every day constantly eat pesticides or absorb them. So kind of buying organic, or even the lotions that you apply, the shampoo that you're using, make sure that it's toxic free. Living, I would say that's a healthy lifestyle. That's to raise your vibration, to help Mother Nature. Make sure that you do that. That's so important. Second is avoid GMOs. Food, buy non-GMOs. Okay, genetically modified is far out of reach from what Mother Nature created, and in order to raise your vibration, you want to be closer to Mother Nature. So make sure that you avoid that also, because who wants to put that into our body? Okay, so I'm giving you some food for thoughts right now. Number 3 is making sure that you source consciously. So you buy local and in season, so seasonal fruits and vegetables. Because think about this, let's just say you buy the fruit and the vegetable that are in season, and it's summertime right now, but you buy the squash or pumpkin. Pumpkin comes in September, October. So if you want the pumpkin, that is a vegetable that was imported at this time. Vice versa, if we're in winter time and you look for berries, I mean, unless you live in a tropical environment, then they're not in season. That means that they have traveled so long to get here, which leads me to the next important point over here that I'm trying to make is to raise your vibration, you need to choose the food that is full of prana. Prana in Ayurvedic medicine, Qi in Chinese medicine. Prana is the life force, okay? Prana is, and Qi is, for example, the life force that it's in a tomato that you just picked from your garden versus the tomato that was imported from Italy and you live in California, like me right now. Like, I'm gonna choose to source it from my vegetable garden if you have one, or from the local farmer's market. I'm pretty sure you have that too. And because it didn't travel on a plane, I pick it, I eat it, so it has more life energy, and therefore I'm absorbing life force. Okay, so that's how you raise your vibration. The last point that I want to make is make sure that you favor cooking at home. Remember that in the spiritual world, when you cook something or when someone cooks for you and they're in a bad mood, that goes into the energies of the food. So for example, if you go into a fast food where the employees are so angry and maybe they live a lower vibrational lifestyle because they're mad that they're getting paid so little money, that goes into the food, and the food gets into your belly and you absorb that energy. The same with animal products. Now, there are books out there and people who think that in order to raise your vibration, you need to be plant-based or vegetarian. I disagree, because, and I've been a vegan for 4.5 years until my body broke down. My health really took a toll, and my doctor was like, either you start eating animal products at this point or we're close to blood transfusion. And I was like, okay, I can't be stupid over here. I have a genetic anemia, guys, so it runs in my family, and therefore I need iron from animal products. Okay, I was a ghost. I will share my story at some other time. The point that I'm trying to make is, I'm not here to judge what kind of lifestyle you choose. You know your body best, and I do believe that there are wonderful spiritual people that still eat animal protein, and you need to source it consciously. So make sure that you go and source it from the local farmer's market or from local dairy. Like if you're choosing dairy, make sure that you source them from another farmers if you can, or buy it organic. That's what I do. So try this life of balance to raise your vibrations and follow these guidelines, and let me know in the comments what things are you doing in your lifestyle right now. What would you like to improve? And follow for more, and subscribe and like this video if you enjoy this content, and I'll see you in the next video.